up and in on the layup. Lights out's got 5 now.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. There's Ball with a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Here's Insanity. Pass to Jay. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long Jay. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ball way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And that one's good. Jay.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside man. Oh, there's the alley. And Ball throws it down.
Wow, how about LaMelo, the recipient of the lob pass? That is beautifully done.
Here's the franchise. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Jay. To the left side
2
wing.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Another shot. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Drills it from deep. Jay's got 31 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pulls up for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lights Out to the left wing. Here's Jay, guarded by Miller. Clock is at 3. Lights Out, the pass to Jay. The Hornets pull it in. To the paint. And Ball throws it down.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Jay. Jay's got 18 points now here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Garnett passes to man. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Man's got 5 now.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Miller. That's tipped. Pass to Jay. The 3 is up. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Here's Garnett. Driving in. It's blocked. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Jay. And it's in! Oh! Nails the... buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
The Magic.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Orlando's shooting about 60% for the game. We've got Josh Green, Grant Williams out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Micic in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Green. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done. Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Micic. Williams from long range. Orlando with the rebound. The franchise has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder. Pass to the franchise. Over to the left wing. Che passes to the Wizard. Here's Thunder. Launches it. And another 3 for Orlando.
Giving up second chance buckets. A huge issue for this team.
Well, the Hornets shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
Magic ball.
Orlando with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And it gets that one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Can they get it? Micic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Charlotte keeps possession.
Charlotte ball.
Some room here for Williams. Charlotte again missing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Jay. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Thunder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thunder's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Micic. Lets it fly. Williams misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Here's Thunder. Williams defending. Here's the Wizard. 5 on the clock. Thunder with the bucket.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Micic. Pass to Gibson.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Williams.
2 minutes.
And the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, catch and shoot opportunities. Grant Williams always ready on the catch to rise and fire.
Here's the Wizard. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Micic. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Williams is checked in for Gibson. It's stolen by Green. Now the Hornets moving it up.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jay.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Insanity. Pass to the Monster. Uses the glass on the layup. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Micic. Miller on the wing. Inside. And Micic gets it to go.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Lights Out. Guarded by Miller. And the Wizard gets it to go.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Green.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Insanity passes to Lights Out. Here's Insanity. Off target from three-point range. Here's Micic. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
My shot. Matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban. We can go M for M. Quarter mil for